The heart pain that tormented me daily didn't flare up. But compared to what's before me, what's a little pain? Beast battle. Mutant creature fight. With those two huge bodies. Either one jumps over, and it could slap my round head to bits. As someone with congenital heart disease, I never knew what running felt like, let alone escaping. But the orange-red sky, the sandy white ground, and the fresh smell of soil. This is a place I've never seen, and I shouldn't be here. Right now I should be in my princess room. Mom and Dad made me. Sitting on the gaming chair I begged Mom to buy for ages, fighting it out with my teammates online. After all, that was my last bit of time and joy. Looks like after my heart gave out, I transmigrated. So I finally can leave that room. Oh. Nice, everyone's shoes are still red. That's reassuring. I'm not his backup meal, am I? That big snake looks tough to chew. Oh, its fur looks so soft to touch. Of course, if its mouth weren't dripping blood. I'd like the scene a lot more. Looks like I should start worrying about my life. You alright? Ah. So hungry this stomach. Hungry enough to eat a whole cow. Feels a bit less hungry now. Based on my years of internet surfing, these might be, probably, Beastmen. You're awake. How incredible. I can actually understand this Beastman's language. Don't be scared. You've been saved. You saved me? Eat something. Where's this? Good thing the real you doesn't know where. How did you get here? Were you taken, a female? Which tribe do you belong to? Was your tribe destroyed too? No wonder a female like you ended up in trouble. You're injured. I'll get Granny you to treat you. Eat first, okay. Rough looking. But the meat has a light saltiness and rich flavor. Surprisingly delicious. In my past life, I had congenital heart disease, shuttling between hospital and home. Now, finally free. Mom, Dad, and my younger siblings no longer have to suffer because of me. They can live in peace from now on. Now I can eat meat freely, breathe easily. Even if this place is strange, I feel my soul singing. Oh. Little female, you're awake. The messy pain on your face. Otherwise I'd know what burning eyes means. I'm you. Everyone calls me Granny Yu. I'm Lu Yao. You have a surname. Must be from a big tribe, this female. Look at your smooth skin. Clearly raised well at home. Too bad that vine snake bit your ankle. This wound will take 3 to 5 days to heal. These are the herbs you can use. I've already mashed them. Just apply them. Remember to change the dressing. Fourth master, you'll have to take care of Lu Yao yourself. You know the situation. We're all helpless. I know. I'm going hunting. Please look after him, Granny. Great. No maids around. I need to have a good talk with Uncle Lu. Today is my 5th day in this world. My injury is almost healed. Today's the first day I'm allowed out. This place is called the Aya continent. As I thought, it's a world ruled by beastmen. As for other races, or other continents, these beastmen don't know. After months of drought and wildfires, this is an endless, terrible beast tide that has crushed countless tribes. TCH, I was supposed to be a pampered female, rely on modern knowledge and laze around. But now no food, no clothes, no land. TCH. Wake up and wash. Granny, you said today is Yuan Day. Everyone has to go assign tasks, right? Yes. Your injury just healed. You'll probably stay here to help. Good. I've been living on this cliff all these days. It's safe here. Few climbing beasts. The beast tide hasn't fully passed yet. We can't return to the ground for now. Follow me. Haha. TCH. So much for riding a mighty beast. Survival itself is a problem. Reproduction isn't a priority. The value of females has dropped sharply. In a different world, heaven still won't let me rest. Since lazing around is hopeless, I have to tough it out. Everyone. Today the warriors have explored the surroundings. Good news. This place is indeed suitable for settlement. I'm old. Can't walk much. A few of us old folks plan to stay here. Build a new tribe. Everyone calls me Grandpa Goo. I'll speak on behalf today. Those who want to stay, come to this side. Everyone wants to stay. That's wonderful. Since we're building a home, time is tight. We need a leader. Warriors who want to be leader, please fight. No killing. Locking a fatal spot counts as victory. See ya. I'll go in. So handsome. That fur. Those muscles. I want to pet him so bad. I want to pet him so bad. CE wins. From today, CE is our tribe's leader. I feel like I just witnessed something huge. While I was still confused, Shadow Tribe was officially named in the Beastman continent. This means a brand new tribe is established. In the future, this name will accompany the tribe's growth until the day it perishes. This is Sue. His mate is the Beastman Saul. Saul was the first Beastman to fight. This is Chu. This is Luo. This is Lu Yao. The subadult female the leader rescued. Wow, she has a surname. My god, she has a surname. Lu Yao, which big tribe are you from? You have a surname. Your former tribe must have been strong. Even a strong tribe was destroyed. My former tribe was called Huaxia. Yes, it was strong, very strong. It still exists. Just very, very far away. After I was injured, I forgot a lot. And I can't find the way back. My god, may the gods bless you. You must have hit your head. May the gods bless you. Poor little female. Your tribe must be heartbroken over your disappearance. They are extremely sad. Can you still go back? I'm afraid not. Huaxiao is far away. Very far. I might never be able to go back. Poor little female. It's all right. The leader is very strong. He is the strongest cold shadow beast. With his leadership, our shadow tribe will grow stronger too. The cold shadow beast is the strongest among beastmen. Of course, the leader is already so powerful even though he just came of age. You can imagine how formidable he'll become. Exactly. He'll definitely become the most powerful beastman. Yes, the leader is the strongest cold shadow beast. Yes. If it weren't for the beast tide forcing us to flee, I don't know if I'd ever have seen a cold shadow beast. Shadow tribe shadow. It should come from the name cold shadow beast. This is clearly Ye's beast form. The name sounds quite nice. Alright, now everyone knows each other. Let's talk as we walk. There's still a lot to do today. Our tribe was just established. There are too many things to do. Everyone, get busy. Let me first show you around. You just came out of the cave today. Everything here is still unfamiliar to you. I'll take you to have a look first. This area where we've settled temporarily. Over there are many caves of various sizes. Everyone is living here now. But this is only temporary. Most of the beastmen in our tribe don't have the ability to fly, so we can't live in the caves long term. Once the beast tide calms down, we'll go down below and formally establish the tribe. We already surveyed the area when we arrived. The place for the tribe is surrounded by mountains on 3 sides, and water on 1 side. Relatively speaking, it's very safe, and the surrounding area for gathering and hunting is vast, enough for our tribe to survive. There's a stream over here. We drink water from the upstream. The downstream water a little further is used for craft. What are Sue and the others doing? They're cleaning animal hides. These hides are from recent hunts. Then how are the hides distributed? The leader distributes them. These hides were obtained through collective hunting. So they'll be distributed uniformly by the leader. If it's from a family's own hunt, then it belongs to the family. But they still have to clean it themselves. It doesn't count as a contribution to the tribe. Granny Yu, Lu Yao, you've come. Lu Yao, try this fruit. It's extremely sweet. It's delicious. If you like it, I'll send some to your floor later. There's so much fruit here, just as females. No matter how much we eat, we can't finish it. Although this place is on a cliff, there are really too many fruits here. When we go down below, I don't know if there will be as many good fruits. Take it, there's plenty of fruit. Beastmen don't eat them. Only females like these. If you like them, you can come pick some yourself later. They don't keep well. If not eaten, they'll rot in the soil. In her past life, Lu Yao had also read in some novels about the Beastman world that existed in people's imagination. People's imaginations varied widely. Some were similar to what Lu Yao sees now. Some were different. The fruits here grow so large and abundant. Someone with my appetite, just a few would probably fill me up. These look exactly like the wild vegetable pictures I saw online. Exactly the same. Just much bigger. I don't dare to casually reveal myself and my bookish knowledge. But that shelled fruit, Granny, you said it's called su fruit, a staple food. It looks quite different from my past life. My figure is thin and weak, but probably not ugly. Tableware is leaves. Eating is all done by hand. Transportation is only by foot. This life is comparable to a primitive society. It really makes one's teeth ache. The harsh conditions are truly distressing. But after following CE and eating roast meat for several days, I'm already extremely tired of it. If I keep eating like this, I'm afraid I'll be too heady to pass anything. Anyway, I have to change my diet somehow. Go find others to see what else can be gathered. Lu Yao, you're here. I came to pick some edible things. Fourth Master only eats roast meat every day. I want to try something else. Haha, beastmen are all like that. Beastmen have huge appetites. Only roast meat can fill them up. They don't like these fruits. What about wild vegetables? What are wild vegetables? These green wild vegetables. You mean these weeds? Those are only eaten by herbivorous beasts. We beastmen are a carnivorous race. Yeah, these are very sour and astringent. Tastes terrible. Are wild vegetables really that bad in the beastman continent? Better keep quiet for now. Besides this, what else do you normally eat? The best thing is of course meat. Occasionally eat su fruit, or these fruits. Long-eared beast is extremely tasty, but too hard to hunt. Horned beast is also delicious. Good. Indeed, they are all carnivorous. Beastmen, I've learned my lesson. It's probably around 3 to 5 in the afternoon now. It rained continuously. The heat has subsided a bit. It's not scorching hot now. These fruits taste excellent. Dried into fruit jerky, they can last a long time. Convenient for me to snack on any time. A diet must have a staple food, with meat and vegetables to go with it. Days without a staple feel like missing something very important. Good thing there's su fruit here to try. Just don't know how the su fruit tastes. Come quickly, save someone. He's too badly injured. Press on his wound. Yuan might not survive. Leader, he's too badly injured. Even with a shaman, it would be hard to heal. Even more so since our tribe has no shaman. Leader, I'm not important. Beast Tide. Beast Tide is coming. Leader, Beast Tide. I'm dead. I bring news. Beast Tide from the back slope. Leader, hide from the beasts. There are flying beasts. Take cover. Members of Shadow Tribe, listen up. Immediately gather food and firewood in the cold cave. Everyone, immediately enter the cold cave to take shelter. Ing, come with me to scout the situation. No, leader, don't take risks. Yuan and Zhu have already left. That shows the danger. We won't act rashly. I entrust the tribe to you, Grandpa Ku. Lu Yao, come with me quickly. Take care of Lu Yao. First, cover everything with these animal hides. The cold cave is where the tribe stored food before. It's very cold. If not covered well, they might catch a cold sickness soon. We have no shaman. Once someone gets a cold sickness, people can die. These 16 tribe members lost 2 in one day. For the first time, I felt the weight behind that word. Don't worry. A cold shadow beast is extremely fast. The leader will be fine. Our cold cave is very hidden. The leader and the others prepared long ago. The beast tide will leave soon. Just a matter of a few days. I heard from Granny you that you've forgotten many things. Was it when the beast tide came that you hurt your head? My father was like that too. When he hurt his head, he forgot a lot. But he slowly remembered. Even if you don't remember, it's okay. Love you. Didn't you say this place is safe? During a beast tide, nowhere is truly safe. Beasts have keen hearing and smell. Not as good as us beastmen, but beasts are also subjects of the beast god. They naturally have their own strength. A single beast is no match for a beastman, but tens of thousands of beasts, no beastman can resist that. This beast tide is the worst I've seen since I was born. So many tribes have been destroyed. I wonder, after this beast tide truly ends, how long it will take for beastmen to regain their former glory. He's back. The leader is back. The beast tide is indeed coming. At most half a day's journey from our settlement. First, settle the females. Beastmen, follow me to dig some traps. Our food is running low. After the beast tide, hunting in this area will be difficult. It's good if we can save some food. Leave the females to me. You can rest assured, leader. I'll take care of everyone. The young females, and I will prepare food. While you're all out, boil more fruit. This is everyone's only food. That's the rule of the Beastman tribe. In the face of a great disaster, there is no individual, only the collective. I wonder how long this beast tide will last. Back then, when the beast tide passed through our old path, it lingered for a full 7 days. After the beast tide dispersed, the remaining beasts still injured many. The warriors in our tribe suffered heavy casualties. Only a few of us escaped. We had it even worse. The beast tide only lingered in our tribe for 3 days. But it happened so suddenly. Our tribe lost most of its people in just one battle. Everyone fled. I don't know if anyone else survived. Before the beast tide, life is fragile. Even the mighty beast men are no match for the beast tide at all. I'm starting to understand why the Aya continent is rich in resources, yet beastmen still live so primitively. Because fighting is the main theme on this continent. Beastmen struggle to reproduce, and survival is hard. Once sick or injured, the mortality rate is extremely high. And those beasts breed so fast. Even beasts that don't bite are annoying. There used to be a fruit grove near our tribe, because there were so many long-eared rabbits in the grove, and they bred fast. Within just a few days, the long-eared rabbits had ruined the entire grove. Beastmen and beasts compete for territory and food. If a natural disaster strikes, like the beast tide now, it's enough to destroy tribe after tribe, although it's been over 30 years since the last large-scale beast tide. Small-scale attacks are impossible to guard against, dealing with daily hunting and fighting. No one knows when a crisis will come. That's why development is so slow. Why not regularly cull those fast-breeding beasts? Regular culling? What does regular culling mean? I mean, whenever beasts reach their breeding season, we track their breeding time and directly kill them, disrupting their reproduction. Or before the breeding season comes, appropriately hunt the females, That kind of thing. How do beastmen usually hunt? They hunt in the forest. Beastmen are extremely strong in combat. In one-on-one fights, no beast is a match for a beastman. But if they encounter a herd of beasts, beastmen are in great danger too. So usually beastmen gather as a tribe and hunt together. Occasionally some hunt alone, but they don't go deep into the forest. Then how do they choose their prey? They choose whatever prey they encounter and kill it. Oh. I think I understand what Liu Yao means. My mother used to like eating long-eared rabbit meat. So my father would go into the woods and look for long-eared rabbit burrows, catch them for my mother. Isn't that called choosing? Yes, exactly that. If during our daily hunts, we pay attention to beast burrows and learn about their breeding periods, then hunt them selectively, couldn't we limit their reproduction? Prevent them from overrunning everything. Beast God above. Liu Yao, is this the wisdom of your big tribe? Liu Yao, you have to tell the leader about this later. Your method sounds really useful. After we establish a tribe here, this method will definitely help us a lot. This is sugo. It's a bit bland, but it does fill you up. If eaten with grilled meat, it should taste even better. Too bad it takes too long to cook, and the fullness doesn't last long. Beastmen find it too much trouble and hardly eat it. They're still at the stage of just trying to get food, eating as much as possible, let alone higher standards like eating well. According to Luijeku, on the Aya continent, there are 4 distinct seasons, but the length of each season is different. Spring, summer, autumn are short, while winter is long. Winter has its benefits. Many beasts hibernate. Large-scale beast tides rarely happen then, but winter's downsides are just as obvious. First is the cold. That's not the deadliest thing for beasts, but the cold, snow, and ice make hunting difficult for beastmen, and fruits and various berries don't grow in winter either. The winter food for beastmen here, apart from stored fruit, is only meat, given a beastman's appetite. In winter, almost everyone has to tighten their belts, just to barely get through the long cold season. Occasionally, a small herd of beasts appears. For beastmen with some strength, that's actually a good thing. At least they can get a good amount of meat, but they must never let a beastman get injured. On the Aya continent, injury and death almost go hand in hand. Wu is what beastmen call doctors on the Aya continent. Witches here are pitifully few. They can only treat superficial wounds. Serious injury almost equals death. For severe wounds, their effect is negligible, so once injured, it's a very serious matter on the Aya continent. Fortunately, the beastmen and females on Aya continent are physically strong, with incredible self-healing abilities. Only the strong survive here. Like Four Eyes, his speed and strength are extraordinary, and he can fly, but such tribesmen are too rare. So cold, feels like I'm on a boat, my head is spinning. I have a high fever. Am I going to die here? Ah, he's shivering. He has a fever, very hot. Wrap him in animal skins to keep warm. Hope Liu Yao can pull through. Damn it, why? Don't we have a hut? Farm system has been updated. Coordinates, Aya continent, wide forest. Host binding completed. Checking host status. Host status, weak. Activate repair. No response. Leaving host in unconscious state. Initiating auto repair. I've probably been delirious from the fever. My mind is all jumbled. I even heard something like a farm system. Is it because I played too many games in my past life? Did it seep into my soul? Wait, sunlight. Where's this? Did I transmigrate again? Welcome, host, to Happy Farm. To repair the host body, the system has pre-drawn energy. Please complete the tasks immediately to exchange for energy and restore system supply. Otherwise, the system will shut down automatically in 12 hours. Please activate the novice identity immediately. Start the novice quest. Oh my god, I actually have a cheat ability. I came here. Can other people see it? Host, rest assured, the host enters the system as a consciousness. Your body is still asleep, so it won't be sensed by others. Great. Then I'll activate the novice identity. Farm novice identity activated. Host Liu Yao. Gender, female, race, Lingling. Fox clan racial talent, flame spirit. Character level, 0. Right, the Aya continent is all beast dragon tribes. If it weren't for the system, I really wouldn't know what race I am. Flame spirit. Can communicate with all spiritual beings in heaven and earth. Each use lasts 30 seconds. Cooldown, 24 hours. Interesting. Start the novice quest. Novice quest officially activated. After completing the quest, the host can claim the novice gift pack. If the quest fails, the system will unbind and initiate self-destruction. This area is about the size of a football field. It's all fog over there. Probably a place I can go to after leveling up. The water is quite sweet and clear, though. Too bad it doesn't have that legendary body cleansing effect. System, what kind of tree is this? It doesn't flower or bear fruit. Novice Quest 1. Successfully clear 10 plots of land and complete planting. Time limit, 24 hours. No hints at all. Rewards completely unknown. Really a standard no-info quest. Other farms at least have a classic little cabin. And you give me this tiny shack? I can't even crouch inside it, even if I curl up. No convenient operation buttons. System, come out. How am I supposed to clear land like this? Classic self-reliance. I was a sickly person in my past life, never touched farm work. I'll go for it. Ouch. Congratulations, host. You have successfully cleared a plot of farmland. So as long as I perform a similar action, it counts as success. I'm familiar with this trick. Congratulations, host. You have successfully planted once. Congratulations, host. You have successfully completed the first stage of the novice quest. Reward, 10 experience, 10 copper coins, 1 bundle of wood. Novice Quest 2. Successfully gather 5 bundles of grass and leaves. Time limit, 24 hours. Novice Quest 10. Successfully build your own cabin. Time limit, 24 hours. This quest is the final stage of the novice quests. Complete the quest to receive the novice gift pack. I see you. Congratulations, host, on completing the novice quest. You have received 1 novice gift pack. The system will update in 10 seconds. Update duration, 30 hours. Congratulations, host. You are now officially the owner of the Happy Farm system. Leader. Those birds have spotted us. They must have smelled the scent of food on us. Yeah, they're flying in the air. They probably aren't affected by the feces. Everyone, don't panic. Fight outside. We're at a huge disadvantage. No chance of winning. But if we fight inside the cave, we might still have a fighting chance. It's best if we're not discovered. Once we are, warriors, prepare for battle. We'll go to that corner ahead. Try to keep some distance from the females, so the fighting doesn't affect the rear. The 4 of us will hold the outermost position. If any are not killed in time, they'll get passed to the back. The second group is responsible for cleanup, and so on backwards. The last group, Hill and Lunsa. You two, take 2 people and be responsible for holding the last line at all costs. Yeah. Huh. Royale is awake. Yao Yao, you're finally awake. The bird beasts have found us. The leader took the beastmen to kill the bird beasts. We've been discovered. Bird beasts are the most troublesome. They can easily track beastmen's scent. Often, when bird beast swarms, the beastmen suffer heavy losses. Good thing we're in the shadow cave now. We don't have to go outside to fight them. Otherwise, the beastmen go to fight. And what about us? We have to wait here for them. Why don't we help? Help? Lu Yao? None of us can be Astify. We don't have the strength to kill the bird beasts. How can we help? Yeah, we can't fight. I've never experienced real war, but I have vivid memories of following the neighbor boy to catch birds when I was 7 or 8. I remember it very clearly. The bird beasts on this continent are different from the ones I saw in my past life. But as long as they're birds, maybe we can use the same method. Listening to the hard-fought battle sounds. What if the beastmen can't hold out and let 1 or 2 in? The consequences would be unthinkable. We can help a little. We can make some nets to trap these bird beasts, or at least slow them down. Maybe it'll make things easier for the beastmen. Nets? Is this an invention from your big tribe? I'll teach you how to make them now. We need to make the nets big, so they're more effective. Which of us are the strongest? Me. Good. You 4, 1 group. Responsible for holding the 4 corners of this net. Throw it forcefully onto those bird beasts. This thing isn't lethal, but it can restrict the bird beasts' movements, so they can't attack the beastmen. It should bring them some help. The rest of you, keep weaving this net with me. More nets will be more effective. Listen to me. 1, 2, 3, throw. Hey, what are you doing? This is what Lu Yao taught us to make. It's called a net. This thing is amazing. It really is amazing. But you females can't go further ahead. There are too many bird beasts up front. You go back. The 2 of us will take this and help the leader and the others. Okay. Wow, it's incredible. With just 1 throw, those bird beasts can't move. Lunsa and Hilbin are still dealing with the bird beasts. As soon as the net is thrown, those bird beasts can only lie on the ground and get killed by them. Does this thing have the power of the beast god? It must be. The beast god hasn't forgotten us. Never mind what power it has. Everyone, weave quickly. This thing is useful. It's good as long as it helps them. We won. No one died. We have plenty of lean meat. We can feast. Good child. You just help by passing water on the side and assist. This meat is precious. We must not waste it. Are we just throwing away these bird beasts down feathers? Lu Yao, does your big tribe have any other way to handle these? Look at these bird beast down feathers. Everyone, feel them. These down feathers are different from the feathers on their wings. These down feathers are soft and warm. If we collect these down feathers, wash and dry them, they can be used to fill bedding and clothing. Very warm and lightweight. Bedding and clothes, like the animal hides we use. We can sew 2 hides together and stuff these down feathers in between. That way, it'll be even warmer. Sigh, if only I'd known this earlier. Maybe more elders and cubs could have survived each year in the tribe. Lu Yao, tell us which parts have the feathers we can use. There are so many screech birds here. Not to mention, we can definitely make a few big, warm blankets. That way, during the cold season, we'll all be able to make it through. Look, not just the belly. Even under the wings there's a lot of down. All of it can be used. Don't waste any. Sue, can we add more meat? This porridge isn't filling at all. If the beastmen eat to their heart's content, these stored supplies won't last even a few days. They fled here as refugees. It's not easy to have saved this much food in a short time. We'll just have to tighten our belts and endure. I heard from Granny Yu that the net and the idea of collecting bird down came from you. That's a great contribution to the tribe. Your former tribe must have been very powerful. These methods, even in the tribe of the cold shadow beast, are unheard of. Indeed, Huaxia is the strongest. Lu Yao? If you want to return to your own tribe. After the beast tide ends, I can't go back. Huaxia is very, very far away. I might never find the way back. Transmigrating once. Who knows how many lifetimes of good karma it takes. Going back again, I wouldn't even dare to dream. If that's the case, don't be sad. Shadow Tribe was only founded recently, but we will definitely grow stronger. What you've done for the tribe will be remembered by everyone. Only when everyone lives well. Can I live well too? In that case, I have another question for you. Ask. Sit down and talk. You're too tall. It's tiring to stand and talk to you. I see that this net is very useful. I want to know, apart from killing birds, can it also be used to set traps? For catching other wild animals? Of course, not just for traps and hunting. It can also be used for fishing. Nets with different mesh sizes can serve many other purposes. For example, carrying things, making partitions, and so on. What is fishing? You don't eat fish? What is fish? The things that swim in the water. I see a lot of them in the stream by our tribe. You mean the thorny beast? It's edible. Of course it's not just edible. It's very delicious. You can fry, stir-fry, boil, stew, braise. No matter how you cook it, it tastes great. And it's very nutritious. For the injured, for females who have given birth to cubs, and for elderly beastmen, eating it helps restore their health. After the beast tide passes, can you tell me how to do it? And one more thing. I noticed that people in the tribe don't eat vegetables. It's true that vegetables aren't very filling, but they're also very nutritious. And if food runs low, vegetables can still fill your stomach. Isn't it good to have more types of food? More importantly, if you never eat vegetables, won't it be difficult when they, Vegetables are those green plants. Some are edible greens. Aren't they all just grass? You'll find out later. I'll show you that they're actually delicious. Lu Yao, you're such a treasure. Maybe it really is the beast god's blessing that brought this little female to my side. Perhaps the beast god hasn't abandoned us. He's just making us grow through trials. Life in the hidden cave is dull. But by playing up the persona of a female from a great tribe, I've fully blended in here. And their wisdom in food preparation is much more sincere and abundant than I imagined. Luo, you smear this fruit on the meat. Won't the meat go bad if kept for too long? Of course not. This is called honey fruit. Rubbed on meat, it not only keeps it from spoiling, but also gives it a sweet taste. Try some. Chili. The first crop is actually chili. In my past life, because of my health, I, a spice lover, had to eat bland food. Now that I have this healthy body, I can finally eat to my heart's content. They say winter on the Aya continent is extremely cold. Besides being delicious, chili is also a treasure for keeping out the cold. I don't want to freeze to death in my first winter. To have a warm winter, these are all life-saving preparations. Leader, the dampness has moved away from us. We can go out now. Good. Then let's not waste time. Pack your things quickly. Prepare to leave the hidden cave. Sir, stay with me. Let's go out and scout the route. Yes, leader. This net bag is very sturdy, extremely tough, much more convenient. Yes. Before, just sewing a cloth bag took a lot of effort. Now we can finish it all at once. Males, follow me. Let's go cut some trees. First build a place to live. And gather some firewood. Flower mushrooms, edible. Fresh greens, edible. Mutant vegetables, edible. This plain is like a paradise. Oh my god, such huge potatoes. This is a staple food that can serve as a grain. High yield, fills the stomach, and can make countless delicious dishes. The farming gene of the Chinese people is kicking in. Granny, you look what I found. What is this? This is a potato. It's a staple food. A staple that fills the stomach even more than plain fruit. Really? It's really a staple? This is really a staple? How do you eat this dirty thing? Eat the leaves, no? Isn't this just grass? How did it become a staple? How do you eat it? Do you peel it? Luo, lend me your smallest bone knife. Just looking at this orange interior, I can imagine how soft, sticky, and delicious it is. This fine powder is as pure as salt, perfect for seasoning. This pure, natural, unpolluted flavor. Soft, sticky, with a hint of sweetness. So delicious. Is it good? Good. Very good. This thing is called potato, and it can be used to make many more tasty dishes. Most importantly, it's filling. Even more filling than plain fruit. It's very durable. Maybe even the Beastman can eat it. Over there, all potatoes. The fruit of this plant is underground. We need to dig up the soil and dig them out. They store very well, and they're cold resistant. Lu Yao? Are you an envoy sent by the beast god? Truly here to save us beastmen? Your arrival has truly brought more hope to everyone. Looks like good luck isn't always around. Maybe discovering the potatoes just now used up all today's luck. Haha. About the first step of building the tribe. Everyone can share their opinions. What I mean is, we need to build houses first. So are we going straight to stone houses, or wood houses first? Thatched huts. If we go straight to stone houses, then everyone will have to sleep in the open for some days. The beastmen have no problem with that, but the females and cubs probably can't bear it. Let's build a thatched hut first, for the females and cubs to live in. The nights are cool. They need a place sheltered from the wind. Must provide that for the females and cubs. Thatched hut. Wood hut. Stone hut. I have no idea about any of this. I haven't even seen what buildings here look like. I'd like to say make brick houses. But how do you make bricks? What's cement? This is way beyond my knowledge. Alright, Soul. Take a few people and put up the thatched hut before dark. So the females have a temporary place to stay. Tomorrow, take people to quarry stone. Priority goes to females with cubs. Then mated females and other females. The elders. And lastly the beastmans. Got it. I'll be quick. I haven't been with Sue in so long. Then work hard. Your family can be fourth in line. No problem, I'll be super fast. In about 20 plus days, we'll enter the leaf fall season. The beasts are fattest during leaf fall, so we can stock up more food for the cold season. This year's cold season might be especially cold. Usually, the hotter the warm season, the colder the cold season. We'll need more firewood too. We have too few animal hides. We need to prepare more. And those furs that Lu Yao mentioned. Should we go hunt more birds and beasts? Fur isn't only on bird-type beasts. Most other beasts also have fur on them. But after collecting the fur, the integrity of the hide will definitely be affected. If only we had sheep. What's a sheep? An animal with a lot of hair. Oh. Where I come from, not every creature in the forest is called a beast. Some gentle herbivores. We call them animals. We even raise these animals. Raise them, yes. We raise some herbivores. For example, long-eared beasts. Long-eared beasts breed fast. Their meat is tender, their fur is warm. If we raise them, we'll have a steady supply of long-eared beasts. Or when we can't hunt in the cold season, we won't run out of food. In other words, we can capture prey alive and bring them here. Feed them until they grow, then let them breed in the tribe to supply the tribe's needs. Exactly, we can use their fur, and also as food. Stockpile firewood and stone, not just for building houses, but also for everyday stone tools. I have a suggestion. During hunting and logging, try to notice the lairs of beasts, whether herbivore or carnivore, as long as we can locate their lairs. In the future, whether for trapping and taming, or regular culling, it will greatly help the tribe. Our shadow tribe already has very few females, and the work ahead will be even busier. Not only are they responsible for processing hides, but also preparing the daily meals and the gathering tasks. I'll assign 4 females specifically to gather vines. As Lu Yao suggested, upgrade the ordinary nets. Weave them into these mesh bags. They're denser than ordinary ones, can hold items securely. Very convenient to take out for gathering. The area that produced potatoes. I've decided to designate it as your suggested planting zone. Until the fruits are all harvested. No beastman or female may dig or damage it recklessly. Those precious places can bring us great convenience. Carve stone pots by hand. That's too exaggerated. These large pots and stone slabs will be used for unified cooking and food distribution. For now, the tribe can only eat from the communal pot, but in the future, once everyone's houses are built, families with mates will choose to cook separately at home. But the communal meals won't be cancelled, since there are still many beastmen without females. Lu Yao, this is Yuan. This species is naturally good at cooking. He's the best cook in our tribe. Besides the potatoes, I only found these small mushrooms. For the beastmen's appetites, this can only be considered a seasoning. Add them in to enrich the flavor. Hey, wow. This efficiency, I can only say I'm amazed. Soft and warm. Even if everyone has to sleep on the floor, I think it's pretty good. Spicy. This chili is really spicy, though I don't know the variety. The farm just calls it red chili. But that doesn't matter. Full of heat. Quite good quality. From planting to harvest only took a bit over 4 days. That's a very fast growth rate. If we only plant chilies, we can harvest a lot before winter. But I'm not sure yet whether the beastmen can accept this spicy food. No rush. Tomorrow, just treat this as gathered goods. Let everyone try it first and see. And last time, the system update kicked me out directly. I didn't even get to enjoy the fruits of my labor. This gift pack is almost fully unpacked by me. No sense of ceremony left. Just open. Congratulations, host, you've obtained the simple furniture set. Ding. Congratulations, host, you've earned 1 lottery chance. This really is a small wooden cabin. So empty that even talking echoes. Good thing the newbie pack gave a furniture set. Arrange it a bit, and it's livable. Congratulations, host, you've successfully activated level 1 residence. Shabby wooden cabin. Home mode officially activated. Build your home well. Is the duty of every farm owner. Please strive forward. Congratulations, host, you've activated the home series quests. Complete quests to unlock the shop. Quest 1, Gift of Nature. Host, please gather 50 natural mushrooms. Time limit, 20 hours. Congratulations, host, you've completed the newbie quest. Main quests are now unlocked. Quest panel is now unlocked. Host, please accept on your own. Congratulations, host, you are the 128th host of Happy Farm. Host, please work hard to build your home and make the farm more prosperous. Main quest. Gather 100 pieces of wood. Though it's a lot, it just takes time. Very simple. Tame potion, dear. Are your pets and livestock not obedient enough? No problem. Tame potion is here to help. Mix 1:100 with water. Administer for 3 consecutive days, and your beloved pets will be obedient from then on. Such a cutesy online shopping tone. Really makes my cringe level spike. But the tribe plans to try raising livestock. So this stuff will definitely be useful then. Wait, I just harvested red chilies. But I don't think I got any chili seeds. The super fast-growing land must never be left empty like that. Leaving it fallow would be such a waste of a good thing. These are all things I brought from the continent of Aya. I threw them into the system to identify the types. Thanks to the system backpack with 8 slots that can stack. I just filled it with chili peppers and odds and ends. What wouldn't fit got dumped here. Luckily, the system didn't treat them as trash. 1 Sichuan pepper plant, 2 handfuls of wild chives, and wild garlic. These are excellent seasonings. Too bad I didn't find any wild ginger. Otherwise, this treasure for driving out cold would be a huge help to the beastmen. Even the system doesn't recognize them. You just label them as edible. Name doesn't matter, as long as it's edible. Good, so this is what mutual exchange means. This is exactly that. I was just worrying where to find mushrooms on the farm, and then a gift falls from the sky. When it comes to construction, I'm in awe of the beastman's efficiency. In just 3 days, the first stone house was officially completed. The Aya continent might not have steel and concrete, but mixing this magic gray powder with water gives amazing adhesive strength. And the mineral resources are far richer than I imagined. Treasures everywhere. Living in such an ugly house, my aesthetic sense is being challenged every moment. But compared to that drafty grass hut, this is already far more comfortable. Who am I to be picky? For the past 3 days, the tribe divided the work clearly. The females were especially busy, running off their feet. I also used the mornings to join the group foraging trips, and got a rough idea of the terrain within 200 to 300 meters. The system wants mushrooms, so I pick some outside and turn them in. The tribe needs to ward off the cold, so I take out the red chili peppers the system grew, claiming I foraged them. This mutual exchange deal is really cost-effective. The home quest advanced to the 6th round. This furniture set from the newcomer gift pack finally makes this little shack look lived in. The Beastmen have strong tastes. This fiery flavor absolutely fascinates them. They think it's divine. The only drawback is the quantity, too little. Granny Yu guards them more tightly than her own life. She only lets us use half a chili a day to barely satisfy the craving. Leader Lu Yao, is something the matter? The hunt is over. And then? We can go out now. Didn't you say you wanted to forage farther away? So you're taking me to forage farther away. Today we were hunting, and found a very special place to the east. I thought there might be something you want there. Since coming to Yindoro, I've been full of questions about my relationship with Fourth Master. According to Chu and the others, unmated females either live alone or with an elder. There's no precedent of living with an unmated male. But before the beast tied, I had been living in the same cave with him. That's definitely a special signal. CE is so cold and aloof, never paying much attention to other females. Yet I often catch him sneaking glances at me, even showing concern and worry through his eyes. None of this should happen between an ordinary leader and a tribe member. I really want to get to the bottom of it, but asking anyone about this would be incredibly awkward, wouldn't it? Leader, why do you smear stuff on your face? Seems like your head really took a bad hit. You forgot something like this? Here on the Aya continent, all male beastmen who haven't truly reached maturity must smear their faces with the sap of the Zwilua tree. It's to hide the beast markings of male beastmen. What are beast markings? Beast markings are the marks males use to court mates. That's way too close. This is definitely loaded with special hints. My purely theoretical relationship experience can't handle this. You're already an adult beastman, aren't you? Why haven't you reached maturity? Beastmen are different from females. Females can find a mate after reaching adulthood. But after a beastman reaches adulthood, he can't immediately seek a mate. He has to wait until his beast markings mature. Then he can officially look for a mate. Mature beast markings can be controlled by the beastman. Immature ones can't be controlled, so they have to be covered with Zwilua tree branches. So it's like a pheromone manager. If you can't control it, you'll spread your scent everywhere, attracting females' attention. I see. Then how come Saul doesn't have beast markings? Because once a beastman finds a mate, his beast markings disappear. Beastmen are very loyal partners. They have only one mate in their entire life. If a mate dies unexpectedly, the beastman won't seek another female. So a beastman's markings only grow once, and serve their purpose just once. One life, one partner. I'll be with you. Never leave you even in death. I never thought that for beastmen. A mate would be so important. Then Grandpa Ku. Grandpa Ku's mate passed away more than 20 years ago. Granny Yu's mate died in this beast tide from severe injuries while protecting her. For beastmen, death isn't something distant. I know your old tribe was powerful. I imagine it must have been peaceful too. Judging by your demeanor, I know you probably rarely saw or experienced death. Lu Yao? The Shadow tribe is still weak. But believe me, I will make it grow strong quickly. And I'll try my best to let you live as well as before. Even if I'm a clueless romantic newbie, with no self-control whatsoever. I have to admit, just now, I was really charmed by this beast man whose face I can't even see. Yeah, charmed. About planting and raising animals. Have you thought about when to start? For planting, let's do as you said. Wait until the cold season ends. It's getting colder now, so we could catch some herbivores first and raise them. In a couple of days, I'll have someone set up a shelter. Let's start with long-eared beasts. What do you think? Those are bees. Bees can collect a lot of delicious honey. But they are very aggressive. Luckily, they won't attack beastmen unprovoked. But if you try to steal honey, you'll definitely get chased by bees. Bees are afraid of fire and water. They just need to run a bit further, jump into some water, and hide for a while. And the bees will leave them alone. Really, risking their lives just for a taste of food. In severe cases, they die. Bee venom isn't very strong. But if stung by many bees, they might die. So what about those three? Leave it to fate. They brought it on themselves. If you don't provoke these bees, once they fill a hive, they'll either expand upward or move to a new hive. At that point, we can collect some honey without angering the bees. Most of the time, bees and beastmen coexist peacefully, except the bear tribe who are especially fond of honey. Other beastmen don't have such high demand for it. Bees like to settle in forests marked by beastmen because beastmen hunt, which sharply reduces the number of wild beasts in a territory, preventing more beasts from destroying hives and the flower fields the bees need. So the bees allow beastmen to collect honey appropriately. These guys are obviously outsiders. They angered the swarm, so getting attacked was inevitable. This area is what we just marked. Dense vegetation, lots of fruit and flower fields, and some minerals. I remember you said finding these would interest you, so I thought I'd bring you to see. You know what this is? I know what it is. This is coal. It's a fuel that burns. Like wood. Yes, but it's more useful than wood. The coal I used in my past life went through many processing steps. This lump straight from the mine gives off a lot of smoke when burned, and I don't know anything about refining it. Fourth Master, I need to study this. But this is definitely an important discovery. There's a lot of it here on the ground, underground, in caves, everywhere. If this stuff can burn, then maybe this cold season, our tribe can get through a bit better. With these, we'll definitely survive the cold season safely. Haha. This luster. Shoo. Mixed raw iron ore. A very impure piece of raw iron ore. It needs to be smelted before it can be used. Sir, this is iron. Iron ore? What's iron? It's used for making tools, a very valuable ore. After repeated smelting and forging, this iron can be used to make weapons, and many, many tools. But I'm not sure how to smelt it yet. Like the coal, I need to study it. No rush. Grandpa Ku was right. He's truly the envoy sent by the beast god. Don't tell the tribe about today's findings yet. Not until we can actually use them, so as not to raise false hopes. Okay. Ouch. Help. No tribe, fleeing, have clan members. Bear cub, your beastmen refugees? No, the tribe has other clan members and cubs, right? You stole honey because the tribe has bear cubs, right? Is the cub sick? I never imagined what harsh survival tests face exiled beastmen. In the Shadow Tribe, I never suffered much. Not until I followed CE here. Only now do I truly know despair. Let me see the cub's condition. How long has he been like this? One day? Is there water? You're the shaman? This little one is in bad shape. Clearly, you can't save him here. I am CE, leader of the Shadow Tribe. Our tribe is not far ahead. If you're willing to join our tribe, follow me. If not, the tribe, truly the beast god, has not abandoned us. Fourth Master, this cub is in bad shape. High fever that won't go down, unconscious. We can't delay. We surrender. We surrender. Please, leader, save the cub. Good. Then I'll take the cub back first. You all pack up. I'll send tribe members to escort you. Leaders back. And Lu Yao, that's a cub. He has a fever. He's burning up. I'm afraid he might not make it. Once a cub gets a fever, this little one is in bad shape. Clearly, you can't save him here. I am CE, leader of the Shadow Tribe. Our tribe is not far ahead. If you're willing to join our tribe, follow me. If not, the tribe, truly the beast saint, has not abandoned us. Fourth Master, this cub is in bad shape. High fever that won't go down, and unconscious. We can't delay. We surrender. We surrender. Please, leader, save the cub. Good. Then I'll take the cub back first. You all pack up. I'll send tribe members to escort you. Leaders back. And Lu Yao. That's a cub. He has a fever. He's burning up. I'm afraid he might not make it. Once a cub gets a fever, it goes bad. It goes bad. Our tribe doesn't even have. Oh dear, medical knowledge on this continent is extremely poor. If the tribe has a healer, there might be a faint hope. First, we need to bring down bear cub's fever. If the high fever persists, the cub won't make it. What should we do? Let me try. I'm not sure I can. In my past life, fever meant taking medicine. Going to the hospital, simple. But here there's nothing, even if I gather herbs. I don't know how to use them like a herbalist. I can only try physical cooling. It's okay, give it a try. Granny, the cub is in your hands. Please cooperate with Lu Yao. Try to see if we can save him. We ran into a group of tribeless refugees. I'm taking some people to escort them. Okay, not sure if the fever is contagious. I don't dare risk bringing it near cubs or food. So we'll quarantine him in this thatched hut. Sue, first use reeds and animal hides to make a warm bed for the child. Luo, go get some hot water and cold water, and cut some small, clean pieces of hide. Granny Lu, please ask everyone to cook some plain fruit mush for the child. No meat, just plain fruit. Find a clean hide to cover him. We'll clean him up first. It's done. If Lu Yao truly is a shaman. Or can become one. For our shadow tribe. Haha. Bear cub's temperature is back to normal. He should be fine for now. Mother, don't cry. The cub is getting better. This is good news. Your body is still weak. You mustn't get so excited. Lu Yao, this is new to our tribe. She's also Bear Cub's mother. This is Lu Yao. She's a very important female in the tribe. I know she's a shaman. Lu Yao isn't officially a shaman yet. Our shadow tribe was just established. We haven't paid homage to the beast god. For now, we still call her Lu Yao. Noah, how did Bear Cub get so sick? Our previous tribe was destroyed in a beast tide. Our tribe's warriors protected us as we fled. We had almost no food. All along the way, we barely got by on what a few warriors could hunt. But the warriors had to protect us and hunt at the same time. Some died, some got hurt. Everyone was reaching their limit. The cub was starving, there was no other way. He ate plain fruit. He ate wild grass. But the cub had a craving, couldn't hold back, and ate rotten meat. That's what made him sick. The cub cried from hunger, but couldn't eat anything. His father had no idea what to do. He remembered the cub loved honey and thought maybe eating some would help. So he had to dig for honey before the bees left the nest. If we hadn't met the leader, his father wouldn't have come back either. Lu Yao, come quick. Bear Cub is awake. Mama, Mama, the cub woke up. Mama, Mama, I'm so hungry. Good thing I told them to add fine flour and honey when cooking it. A bit more time. Now it's just right to eat. Mom, this jar has honey. Delicious, especially delicious. For everyone, this is a welcome good news. But the tribe is very busy right now. There are still many things waiting for us to do. Especially, the new tribe members need to be properly settled. The workload is huge. From Sue's earlier expression and tone, I have a feeling that Ci wants me to accept the identity of shaman. I need to understand what he really plans. You save Bear Cub. But I can only do this much. After a Beastman tribe is established, they all hold a deity worship ceremony. Only after worshipping the beast god is the tribe officially established, although the beast god hasn't bestowed any miracles for many years. But every true shaman can still receive the beast god's favor and gain some inheritance from the beast god. I think you are the only one who has a glimmer of hope to obtain this inheritance. Even if you don't get it, it's fine. As long as you officiate the ritual as a shaman, your status in the tribe will be different. I know. You know many things we don't. You can make the tribe stronger. And to make everyone believe what you say, this identity is also important for you. Fourth Master is right. I want to make Shadow Tribe stronger. Out of selfishness. I want to live a better life, a safer life. From spending these days together. I also really like these tribe members. I hope everyone can escape from the shadow of disaster and live a prosperous and stable life. If nothing unexpected happens. In the future, I will be in this Beastman tribe, spending an extremely long time. I really don't want my days to always be as terrible as now. I want to build Shadow Tribe better. It definitely can't be done by my strength alone. Let alone the farm I have, which can provide a steady and uninterrupted supply of special resources. Fourth Master. If I don't get the inheritance, will everyone be disappointed? No. Rather, on the Aya continent, there hasn't been anyone who obtained the inheritance in nearly 70 years. I heard from my dad that in the past, when the beast gods still favored the Aya continent, no matter the size of the tribe, every beast god tribe would have a shaman. The shaman receives the beast god's inheritance and possesses many magical abilities. They could even communicate with divine power and bring many magical things to this continent without the beast god's inheritance. As time passed, the number of shamans dwindled. Their abilities also grew weaker. Now, although rituals are still held, and each tribe still selects a shaman, almost no one can receive the inheritance. They barely make do with the experience left by the former shamans of the tribe to barely keep going. Without the beast god's protection, without the shaman's guidance, under the repeated assaults of increasingly powerful beast tides, the Beastman tribes gradually decline. Even some once powerful tribes have gradually headed toward destruction. Especially this beast tide. Most of us actually came from different tribes. We are all survivors of this disaster. So many people from different tribes gathered together. It's easy to imagine how many tribes this disaster has destroyed. Our situation here is just a microcosm. But no one knows when it started. The beast god no longer favored this land. Even though beastmen have performed countless rituals and prostrations, they no longer receive the beast god's attention. This time, 27 new beastmen joined the tribe. Their joining made the beastmen in the tribe can't help but cheer. Their cheers made me feel the tribe's enthusiasm. For every tribe, the most precious are definitely the cubs. Whether one's own or others, even if found, as long as they are cubs, they are extremely precious. Next are the females. The number of females represents a tribe's strength and power. Only a tribe strong enough can support and protect more females. The tribe will also become stronger. These 27 beastmen all come from the same tribe, the once extremely powerful bear tribe. They are all full-blooded bear tribe, a race with very strong combat power, once very famous on the Aya continent, with many members, but even such a powerful tribe has now withered to this state. They even spared no effort and sacrificed their lives just to send the females and cubs out. Luckily now, they have finally found a safe place to settle again, and Shadow Tribe will become their new home. It's really good to have many people in the tribe. Every additional beastman makes us stronger. In my previous life, I happened to see potatoes online. They need to be cut into pieces for sprouting. Unexpectedly, with this little memory, I actually managed to grow them. The host's material exchange with Aya Continent is frequent. Main quest and Homestead series quests. Progress has advanced significantly. It turned out to be such a warm quilt. The reward for this 9th Homestead quest is so timely. For me, who has never experienced the cold season here, any cold-proof item is extremely important. First and third main quests are finished. Congratulations, host, you have received a valuable reward. Medical bandage crafting blueprint. Can be crafted using a crafting bench. And it's not ordinary gauze. It comes with rapid hemostasis and wound healing effects. This is a lifesaver for the beastmen. But how do I get these things out? Fourth Master said before that I can get treasures from the beast god that no one has seen. The system once said I am the 128th host. Where did the previous 127 go? Could they be the ones on this continent? The legendary uncommon shamans. no matter how the predecessors planted trees. As long as I, the descendant, can enjoy the shade. At the ritual a few days from now, even if I can't sense the inheritance power, I will attribute these otherworldly items, all to the beast god. Grandpa Ku estimates. The cold season will arrive in about a month or so. Afraid that even I can't survive. I can't afford to hold back any secrets now. Without the protection of Beastmen and the tribe, I would surely die on this continent. Shadow Tribe is the soil I rely on to survive. I truly like it here from the bottom of my heart. I must protect it well. Yao Yao, time to eat. Yao Yao. Everyone now understands the difference between formal name and nickname. Then when can I take your surname? Let me be called Lu Luo, okay? That name sounds too awful. You can just call me Luo for now. Don't rush. Tell sister what's wrong with dad. If there's any glimmer of hope, we have to go see. At worst, I can try to craft the bandage blueprint. Hope it's useful. Senji wasn't wrong. This has clearly worsened. Bees don't attack people easily, if this point is also the same. Well, I will try to treat Sungya's wound. But I can't guarantee whether it will improve after treatment, or get worse. I need you to make a decision. Now I finally understand the feeling of those doctors in my previous life asking family to make decisions. If we keep waiting for self-healing, I'm afraid they won't live to see that day. But here, we can't even achieve a sterile environment, disinfection, or anti-inflammatory, treating such obviously infected wounds. If not handled properly, the person will die even faster. We have to gamble on that 1 in 10,000 chance. Their condition is terrible. I'm going to use a risky method to treat their wounds. What do you need me to do? I need refined powder water, some leaves, and clean animal hide. I also need you to make something for me, okay? Sai's hands are extremely skillful. Many tools currently used in the tribe were made with his participation. His craftsmanship far surpasses other beastmen. He can definitely make what I need. The process of treating his wounds was long and difficult. Fortunately, Sai and the others held him down, so he didn't struggle violently. Salt water disinfection is extremely painful. But here in Aya continent, it's my last resort. Compared to losing his life, this pain can probably be endured. Let's keep watching how Sungya fares later. I can't be sure if this method works. You saved my cub. And you saved my Beastman. Until the sun set in the west, I finally finished treating the wounds of the three. I didn't even have time for breakfast. Now my stomach feels like it's on fire. Fortunately, the effort wasn't wasted. The result of the attempt was pretty good. Although it was an extremely risky move, the condition of the three Beastmen has clearly improved. As for whether they can survive this, it's up to them. The weather has gotten really cold recently. I'm afraid the cold season will come early this year. Our tribe currently has too little food, not enough tools either, and very few animal hides for warmth. I know all about the food supplies. Let's first talk about progress. Granny Lu, how many animal hides do we have now? Did the stuffing of fluff succeed? We now have 24 large animal hides. There are more small pieces. Over 60. All very small. Did it succeed? We should be able to finish sewing tonight. Because the bone needles and vines are too rough, the stitching gaps are large. The fluff flies out every minute. To improve the bone needles, using small hide patches. I've been struggling with them for quite a few days. It has nothing to do with beauty at all. But fortunately, it worked. For the first animal hide with added fluff, I chose small pieces of hide to stitch together. So it was a bit slower. Will it be warm? Of course. In a moment, when Sue and the others finish sewing, you can try it. Regarding the actual items, I have some new ideas. Tonight, everyone gathered to discuss hunting and trapping these days. During hunting, we paid special attention to these nests and marked them. I plan to split the hunting group into two again. One team will continue with me to patrol further and check the nests. Conduct fixed hunting. Leader, do you mean to hunt only near these caves? Yes, but you also know, beasts don't stay in their nests every day. Are we just going to wait at their nests? No, you first go set traps. Combine traps to hunt at fixed locations. Beasts always return to their nests. Traps near the nests have a higher chance of catching them. And near their nests, it's also easier to encounter these prey. After the traps are set, the second team only needs to patrol twice a day around the nests. Encounter a beast, then hunt it. Other times, they can help the tribe collect other things. This meeting dragged on until late at night before it ended. Fortunately, I can go back to the system and sleep directly, although it's only an entity entering the farm. Resting in this wooden cabin still feels relaxing and comfortable. Compared to the animal hides and hay in the food storage, this wooden bed with soft bedding is truly comfortingly sigh-worthy. Although it's still very crude compared to my past life, compared to current conditions. This place is already heaven. Most importantly, resting in this wooden cabin achieves more thorough results in less time. Normally, I need a full 8 hours of sleep. Here it only takes 4 to 5 hours to easily enter deep sleep. Sleep quality is extremely high. I slept soundly. Outside, it's still dark. Everyone is still asleep. Except for the patrol sounds. Everything is peaceful. Taking this opportunity, I need to go back to the farm and get busy. There are many mechanical wires under this cover. I don't know exactly how it works, but that's not important. The things I can make are too limited. Just a few items. Very different from what I imagined. Bandages, hemp rope, wooden boards, raw iron, raw coal, clay, stone slabs. Cotton cloth. I never expected it could be made. Cotton cloth can be used for clothes, and also for quilts. The only pity is that I can't make it yet. After all, I haven't found cotton so far. But no regrets. The continent's resources are extremely abundant. Finding cotton is just a matter of time. It would be best to find it before the cold season. Even if not, it's okay. Next year we still have plenty of time. The workbench can produce 8 basic materials and items in total, but except for wooden boards, I don't have materials for the others yet. Especially the bandages I urgently need. It clearly says it requires cotton cloth. It's really frustrating. I remembered the coal lumps I brought back a few days ago, and that metal ore. Haven't had time to study them. In my past life, I never saw this thing. The only coal I've seen are 2 types. One is used for barbecue. Long strips, not good. The other is round honeycomb briquettes. This is the raw iron ore I secretly collected back then, and had the system identify. The system named it mixed raw iron ore. The system appraisal shows this is impure raw coal. Not sure if this will work. Insufficient raw materials, cannot produce. Insufficient raw materials, not raw materials mismatch. So that means it can indeed be processed. It's just that I have too little on hand. Not enough to process into a real piece of raw coal. Now is really not the time to be happy. Making pottery, having the raw materials is only the first step. For shaping the clay, I've done handicrafts before. I have a little experience, but when it comes to firing, I have no clue at all. How should I do it? It's really a tough problem. But this smooth, high-quality wooden board is something I can casually have now. Great. Detected wood. Synthesize. Wooden board synthesis. Only 2 pieces of wood are needed to synthesize. Very low requirement for wood. Although compared to the huge boards of several meters in my past life, it's a bit small. But for the Shadow Tribe without cutting tools, it's simply a divine artifact. If the workbench can really process iron, ore, and coal, then the Shadow Tribe's days will be much better. But these days, I can't bring out the foreign items yet. Beastmen are simple, but not stupid. A few words cannot explain the existence of the system and the farm. The best cover is to solidify my identity as a shaman. According to size arrangement, the ritual will be in about a week or more. Better take this time to gather more iron and coal. This is the Beast God statue. I heard it was personally carved by 4th Master. Decades ago, the glory of the Beast God shone over the entire Aya continent, granting Beastmen protection and new life. By attending to the Beast God, help was always given. At that time, many Beastmen were blessed, possessing even stronger combat power. But no one knows when it started. The Beast God seemed to no longer favor the Aya continent. The Beastmen's lives get worse day by day. Actually, after the shaman could no longer communicate with the Beast God declined. Plus, my farm system. I'm definitely not the first one on this continent. The previous 127 hosts of the Outer Realm farm system were probably also on this continent. But why did they all disappear? The changes over these decades remain a mystery. But the day to verify my guess is not far off. If everything goes as I think on the day of the sacrifice, maybe there will be an extra reward. What else haven't I done? Did I forget something? Forgot what? Haha. Lord Envoy, leave it. I'll take care of the fire. What's wrong with everyone today? Fear. Today's sacrifice, in everyone's eyes, feels like a trial. A trial for us, the subjects abandoned by the Beast God. Abandoned by our own God. Even if unwilling. We still repeat this over and over, even without the Beast God's favor. Aren't we all living well? From the moment I arrived at Shadow Tribe, their attitude toward the Beast God has been delicate, both devoutly faithful and deliberately evasive. In my opinion, the Beast God is just a spiritual leader, or an excuse I use to hide my golden finger. These days, Shadow Tribe, by its own strength, has clearly been thriving. But today, everyone's anxiety, and the current state of 4th Master, are telling me one fact. It's not that simple. The Beast God, to the Beastman, is like the source of life. Without the Beast God's favor, Beastmen can still survive. even without the beast god's help. As long as beastmen strive harder to create, living better is not impossible. But the problem is losing it. Lifespans began to shorten, the birth rate of females decreased, and the number of cubs became even lower. Meanwhile, wild beasts began to breed wildly. The ecological balance is increasingly broken. The beastman's living space is constantly being compressed. In the past, beastmen at 80 years old were only just considered elderly, and beastmen could live to about 150 years. But as the beast god's favor disappeared, beastmen's lifespans grew shorter. Now beastmen show signs of aging at 50. Their lifespans only reach about 60 years. Grandpa Ku is only 41 this year. Look at his appearance. No one knows, but everyone knows. If they never gain the beast god's favor again, beastmen being erased from Aya continent is just a matter of time. I always thought Grandpa Ku was at least 70. After all, Grandpa Ku looks old. He doesn't look like someone in his 40s. In the past, beastmen at 80 were only just considered elderly, and beastmen could live to about 150. But as the beast god's favor disappeared, beastmen's lifespans grew even shorter. In the face of life and death, no one can remain unmoved. Since even after my death, transmigrating and binding with a farm system can happen. The unknown powers of the world are real. Lu Yao, I know you're different from everyone else. Don't overthink it. We're just making an attempt. From the moment I brought him back to the tribe, I could sense it. Inside this small body, there is vibrant power. If it's him, perhaps he can truly bestow the beast god's favor. Actually, everyone knows there's not much hope. No matter what, when Granny Bulow handed over the holy child to the sacrifice to try to communicate with the beast god, whether it succeeds or not, it doesn't matter. You will still be the tribe's shaman. Also, after this sacrifice, I will enter my mature period. Granny Lu, I'm entrusting Lu Yao to you. From now until the sacrifice, you must take good care of him. I also leave the prayer words to you. Granny, the leader's maturity day. It's 2 days after the sacrifice. Yes, after this maturity day, the leader will truly enter the mature period. Enter the mature period. Then he can start a family. But Yao Yao, you still need some days before you come of age. Granny Yu, I have a very, very important question. I must ask you. I was brought back by the leader. So what is the relationship between me and the leader? Is there something special? Of course, none of this is absolute. But the vast majority become mates. So everyone just assumes it. If a beast man intends to keep this courtship right, he will let the female live in his cave. If not, he will arrange for the female to live elsewhere. If the female completely refuses, she can refuse to live together. If she intends to try it out or accept being mates, they will live together for a while. Regarding my relationship with Yi, I've had many guesses. Now I've gotten an accurate answer. More than that, it's the feeling of finally having both feet on the ground. Compared to blind guesses, this feeling of certainty gives me more security. But obviously, there is no coercion in this relationship. But all along, C has acted very ordinary. Occasionally some slightly intimate actions, but nothing out of line. As for whether Yi can become a mate, I haven't decided yet. No rush. After all, I haven't truly come of age. There's plenty of time. Compared to romance, I'd rather focus on my career now. There's nothing more important than building the tribe, and eating and drinking well. I'll stop agonizing over this issue. The most important thing now is to earnestly learn the prayer words from Granny Yu and understand the sacrifice procedures. Actually, Beastman's sacrifices aren't that elaborate. The truly miraculous part, that is, whether they can connect with the beast god. And this step, none of the people present have truly seen, because the most recent time was over 70 years ago. Back then, let alone these young beast men. Even the oldest in the tribe, Grandpa Ku, had not seen it. That's right, Grandpa Ku is the oldest in the tribe. A beast man in his 40s considered elderly. It brings an unspeakable bitterness. But although no one has seen the beast god's miracle, through word of mouth passed down generation to generation, everyone can still roughly describe the scene. From Granny Yu's mouth, it's that if the beast god is willing to grant a miracle, then the beast god statue will change. What specific change, even I can't say clearly. Besides that, the shaman connected to the beast god will also change. The most obvious change is, a totem will appear on the shaman's forehead. As for the appearance of this totem, Granny Yu can't describe it either. Anyway, there are many different accounts. It sounds very miraculous. I even have a little anticipation. I vaguely feel that if my guess is correct, then these miracles today have a high probability of occurring. I don't know if I can really communicate with that beast god, whether it's the beast god, or a higher intelligence, or even some massive power behind the system. I don't care. I only care about the practical benefits these things can bring to him. Can it really let beast men have their lifespans extended? Can it make the tribe's life better? For a tribe, today is an extremely important day. Everyone's face shows both anticipation and worry. Two emotions that shouldn't appear together, alternate on everyone's faces. Grateful for the beast god's blessing, granting beastmen wisdom. Grateful for the beast god's favor, granting beastmen strength. Grateful that beastmen were given life. Everything beastmen have comes from the beast god's gift. Please, leader, officially name the tribe. We, the Shadow Beast clan, shall be called Sai. Today, the tribe is officially founded. Named Shadow, reported to the beast god. You must remember to guard every piece of the Aya continent. Love every living being on the Aya continent. Protect my tribe and my people. Swear to defend the glory of beastmen unto death. The tribe wins great success. We won. We won. Please don't. Never before have I so desperately wanted to accomplish something. If The farm system really is connected to the beast god. If it can bring these people a glimmer of hope for survival. But I don't dare get my hopes up too much. I'm afraid the outcome will be different from what I imagine. I can't bear that disappointment. And everyone else can't bear it either. Please place your hand on the beast god statue. Recite the prayer. I can see it. And fourth master can see it too. Having lived so many years, this little Xing is the first person who gives me a shred of hope. If even he can't, I gently place my hand on the base of the beast god statue, kneeling on one knee. I begin reciting the prayer with its strange cadence. To avoid mistakes, Liu Yao had recited this prayer countless times this afternoon. By now, it's truly etched into his heart. The farm system doesn't stir at all. This sacred ceremony, did it bring me nothing at all? The hardship of life, the death of cubs. What did we do wrong? To be abandoned by the god we devoutly believed in. Can fate never be reversed? I won't accept it. I really won't. Even if human strength can't sway divine power. I can't just give up. My body outside can only last 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'll collapse and fall asleep. I have to hurry. Shidong, come out. System, are you connected to this world or not? Is the beast god related to you? System, if I can't connect with the beast god, I can't openly bring out precious things. The beastman's lifespans are shrinking. I don't want to age like that in my 40s. Host Liu Yao has successfully activated a hidden survival task, revival of the Aya continent. This task is unique. Once accepted, it cannot be abandoned. Does the host choose to accept the survival task? Accept. Host. Liu Yao has successfully accepted the task, revival of the Aya continent. This task is now officially bound to the host. If the task is not completed, the host will be eliminated. Liu Yao has activated the hidden survival task. Task successful. The system will update. During the update, the host cannot enter the farm system. Over 70 years. It's a miracle. The beast god hasn't abandoned us. He really succeeded. We've awaited the beast god's messenger. He is the gift the beast god has given the tribe. Ah, the totem granny you mentioned has appeared. I succeeded. I really did succeed. The shadow tribe has never had such a celebration. Seeing the excitement they can't contain, I finally feel grounded, like I'm in a dream. My stubbornness and gamble actually paid off. So-called divine connection and favor are indeed closely tied to the farm system. If that's the case, I suddenly understand why I'm the 128th host. Those 100+ predecessors were probably all eliminated by the system. I've died once. I want to live and live well. That's why I have to push the shadow tribe to develop. Anyway, I haven't fully understood the task line yet. If I start wallowing in melancholy, I'll save it for when I'm really about to die. Woo, your dinner. Just like before is fine. Don't use that tone. I'm not used to it. Hee hee. I knew you were different from the other shamans. Yao Yao, you're amazing. You actually received guidance from the beast god. You made the beast god willing to favor the beastmen again. Gods, I still feel like I'm dreaming. If this news spreads, many beastmen will definitely want to join the shadow tribe. Oh no, everyone will want to come to receive the beast god's protection. Beast god above, our tribe will become the #1 beastman tribe, right? Our place will become a holy land. Besides you and me, I haven't heard in years of a true shaman appearing. Ah, my beast god. It's so overwhelming. I keep replaying that scene in my head. This is truly a miracle. From today onward, my status among the beastmen is completely different from before. Haha. Yao Yao, Granny, you said, from now on my most important job is to take care of you. I'm so lucky to have the honor of looking after our beastmans. Only shaman who can communicate with the beast god. My beast god, I'm too fortunate. Stop. Just act like before. I have hands and feet. I don't need you to take care of me. There's so much to do in the tribe. You should tend to your own duties. No way. As a shaman, how can you not have anyone around to care for you? I heard from Granny you. When the shaman communicates with the beast god, sometimes they even pass out. It won't do if no one is with you. Besides, I see you like to go out foraging. You don't know this terrain as well as I do, and you're not as strong as me. I can help carry stuff. Though his chatter gives me a headache. After thinking it over, if he comes foraging with me, it really would be much more convenient. He knows the terrain. As a guide, traveling together is also safer. From today on, you can follow me, but you don't need to take care of my meals and daily needs. You just need to work alongside me. It's actually a bird whistle egg on the Aya continent. To steal this from a fierce flying beast, a big fight is absolutely necessary. This precious thing usually only ground up and given to cubs for their health. He gave me a whole one. I really must work hard to make the tribe better. The shadow tribe has already taken shape. We have 13 houses already, though 2 of them are still thatched huts. They're still houses, aren't they? The stone houses on the Aya continent aren't delicate. They have a rough style, but sitting neatly together, they look quite pleasant. Now, all families with cubs in the shadow tribe have already moved into new houses, even those from the former Bearman tribe. As long as they had cubs, got assigned a new house. Next, without any surprise, the one getting a new house will be me. However, everyone moving into new homes is just a matter of time, especially after I successfully connected with the beast god. Everyone is full of energy, as if hope is everywhere, and a bright future is waving at them. So early in the morning, they're already busy building houses, not willing to waste a single moment. The females are busy too, maybe inspired by me. Wild vegetables and mushrooms. Slowly, it gets added to the tribe's menu. Although beastmen generally don't like wild vegetables, they accept mushrooms and potatoes well. Along with that, they can at least eat a bit of the wild vegetables too. With more food options, the pressure to stockpile food has reduced somewhat. Hey, did you sleep well? Woke up, huh? You're awake. Did you have enough breakfast? Shoo, just call me by my name. No need to be so formal. Just use my name. I'm still a sub-adult. Being called healer makes me feel like an old female. Haha, these are mutant shiitake mushrooms. When I told everyone, I just called them shiitake. Compared to the shiitake from my past life, the mushrooms in this land are much bigger. Each mushroom cap is the size of a palm. Very plump. And the aroma is good too. They taste great as a side dish. Just break them and add to the meat broth. The whole soup becomes delicious. Great flavor. These mushrooms are in season right now. Everyone can pick more. If dried, they can last a long time. Dried, yes, good. Today we'll go pick these mushrooms to dry. Still, Lord Lu Yao is amazing. The title, Lord Lu Yao, makes me so embarrassed my toes could dig 31 huts. It's best to slice these mushrooms before drying. The drying time is getting shorter now. We need to hurry. These leafy vegetables can't be dried for storage. After all, they're tender greens. Dried and shriveled, they'd be impossible to swallow. Yao Yao, come take a look. Is this quilt done? Done, that's right. Just like that. The look of this quilt is patched together. Not exactly high quality, but it's very soft. Though it's made from small animal hides, it looks a bit messy, but relatively speaking, smaller beasts have softer hides. Made into a quilt, it feels very comfortable. I just secretly tried it. Don't even mention how warm it is. Leave this to me. Before the cold season comes, I guarantee everyone will have a quilt. Come collect the meat. Anyway, we're just going to watch. Collecting meat is physical labor. Usually females don't do it. The leader and Lord Shaman's method is amazing. We want to check those traps today. Why even hunt anymore? We've been eating the beasts caught in those traps for days. Huh. Wow, we got so much today. We caught more than a dozen long-eared beasts just today. Those things are usually hard to catch. We set traps, as the leader said, right in the middle of several cave entrances. Ooh, amazing. Caught more than a dozen in one day. These things breed really fast. We just hunted them a few days ago. How many days has it been? Other than fighting, this is the time when we get huge amounts of prey. Lu Yao, I need to discuss something with you. How did you get hurt? Minor wound. I found something very special. We went hunting farther today. We found a crystal powder mine, and I also discovered a kind of grass. I saw my father use this grass when I was little. He said it stops bleeding. Yes, it should be for hemostasis. It's been too long. I don't remember clearly, but I brought some back. Do you want to take a look? Okay, give it to me first. I need to study it carefully. I've told Thor and the others to keep an eye out. If there are live animals in the traps. You mean farming? It's possible, but as the weather gets colder, these animals also need to stay warm. You mean we need to build houses for these beasts? Yes, not just houses, but they need to be built well. At least some basic heating methods should be prepared. Heating methods? Yes, that's exactly what I've been wanting to discuss with you. We can add heated brick beds inside the houses. Fireplaces or fire pits for warmth. A heated brick bed is a place for sleeping. Everyone sleeps on the floor right now, even with straw and animal hides. It's hard to avoid the cold coming up from the ground. When the cold season comes, it will probably be worse. Keep people at a distance from the ground and leave gaps inside so that hot air can enter the brick bed. The entire bed surface will be warm. People sleeping on top will naturally be very warm. Connect the brick bed to the cooking stove. Then the heat from daily cooking fires can be channeled into the bed. Both benefit from each other. But building stoves and beds takes a lot of time. The design is uncertain too. In cold season, the vent opening. A simple and quick method is a fire pit or fireplace. A fireplace is similar, but it needs to be built inside a house, requiring a dedicated chimney for smoke exhaust. That little female truly is gifted by the gods. All powerful. Maybe it's like my father said. But now seeing this little female, I truly realize what a healer can bring to a tribe. Fourth master, is this structure difficult to build? A fire pit is not difficult, but after building it, some improvements might be needed. The first one will take some time. The rest should be quick. As for the fireplace and the heated brick bed, just choose one. If possible, I'd prefer only the heated brick bed, and we still need to build a stove. If we get skilled, we can build one set in a day or two. That's actually not too slow. Among the three, you like the heated brick bed best. But as far as I know, many beastmen in the tribe are skilled in cooking. The coming-of-age ceremony is in a few days. Other than me, there are other beastmen and females in the tribe who are also entering maturity. The tribe's first coming-of-age ceremony. We'll all celebrate together. Then I'll ask everyone's preference. We'll arrange according to their choices. However, we can try building these two things first. Let's do it that way. Put the heated brick bed in your house. Build the fire pit in mine, okay? The system update took a full 4 days. It finally finished in the middle of the night. My farm has grown. System, view update content. I discovered this function after the last update. As an experienced player, checking update content is a habit, so it comes naturally. Ding, detected that host has accepted the unique mission. Revival of the Aya continent. Successfully activated hidden survival mission. This mission is unique and mandatory. If the mission fails, the host will be eradicated. Does the host clearly understand the fail and be eradicated thing? I really don't want to hear again. Even though I was mentally prepared, hearing it again still chills me. Understood. Please, host, accept the first mission ring. Shinong tastes 100 herbs. To lead the tribe's development, first we must overcome famine. Please, host, find 100 edible plants and successfully complete the planting of 10 different crops. Upon mission completion, you may obtain the first ring reward chest. Mission failure. Host is eradicated. The host has successfully accepted the first part of the survival mission. The first part of the mission has activated the system. I want to check the update contents. Please explore on your own, host. What's going on? Explore on my own. Last time it at least explained a bit about the updates. Now there's absolutely nothing. After taking this survival mission, this damn system has completely gone wild, totally ignoring me. Before the mission was bound, it was much nicer. Now that it has a mission to hook me, this system is full of itself. It makes me so mad I grit my teeth. Fine. I'll stop wasting time exploring deliberately. No matter what changes, I'll see them eventually. For now, I need to focus on the task at hand. 30 plots of land, planted with 4 crops. And not a single one was identified as a discovered plant. There's not much smart guidance. I'll have to rely on my own guesses. It's been so long since I last tasted a tomato. This one bite makes my taste buds dance for joy. Player successfully discovered crop, tomato. So it's indeed the long white grass. I'm on the right track. The key to the mission isn't just about finding it. You also have to eat it. Having the crop alone isn't enough. You need a way to eat it for it to count. Good thing I don't mind this mission. But right now, the only thing I can eat directly is the tomato. I could eat the chili peppers too, but they're pretty spicy. I don't want to torture my tongue by eating them raw. Anyway, the mission isn't due yet, so there's no rush. Empty. Nothing at all. Same as before, no difference. I really miss my soft, comfortable bed. I wonder when I'll be able to bring these things to the Beastman. This is the most valuable piece of furniture in the room. It seems a little different now. This system update. The biggest surprise is definitely this multifunctional processing table. It's practically brand new. Before, I could only see that I needed cotton cloth. Now the entire production and processing chain is fully detailed. All the required materials are clear at a glance, and it also has a practical disassembly function. Too bad, I don't have any processed items on hand yet that I can toss into disassemble. I can only drool over it for now. Candles and fertilizer candles. Convenient for lighting and suitable for indoor use. Very practical for the Beastmen. But this fertilizer, talk about perfect timing. Even though I don't know how much 100 grams is, or how many drops of yield 2 points of fertility will increase. Creation successful. Each 100 grams of fertilizer increases a plot's fertility by 2 points. Just scatter it directly onto the soil to use. Well, no matter. Just put more, dump it all in, and that's that. Food items go in the first slot. Resource items in the second. Special items in the third. Until I get confirmation from the system. I can't just take them out and give them to the Beastmen to eat. So it's chestnuts. No matter where these came from, since they showed up here, it proves they must be near the tribe. Today I'll take Luo to look for them. If they can be cultivated, they'd definitely be a high-yield crop. After living in Aya continent for so long, my requirements for food have long shifted from delicious to just filling the stomach. Chestnuts are tasty, but they're too small. They don't fill you up at all. I only get to eat my fill at night. Breakfast is just a simple snack. To survive the cold season, everyone works like crazy, but they still have to scrimp on food. The Beastmen have all gotten a lot thinner. Going hungry seems to have become normal for them. No, my first small goal is to do everything I can to make sure the Beastmen never go hungry again. Every single one of them should get to feel what it's like to be full every day. I'll give all of this to Yuan in a bit. To complete the long white grass mission, I have to get in good with Yuan, the tribe's head cook. Bloodgrass, a plant with abundant sap. The sap of bloodgrass can be applied to wounds and has the effect of stopping bleeding and relieving pain. Great. With the system's identification, we've found the first herb that can be used to treat external injuries. This discovery is sure to get everyone excited. Beastmen spend all year hunting outside, and the most common injury is flesh wounds, often with constant bleeding. With this bloodgrass, life is definitely a little more secure. Dear Beast, the meat is very similar to venison back in my world, but even juicier, with tender flesh. That rich meaty aroma is my absolute favorite. Fourth Master, I've confirmed the plant you brought back. It's a medicinal herb that can stop bleeding. Really? Is the place where you found it far from the tribe? It's a bit of a distance, but that's okay. I'll take you to see it later. Over there it's kind of a flat area on a mountain, with a lot of plants. Maybe you'll find something else too. Should we stock up on this herb? Wait a minute. I'm not sure yet how to preserve it, or whether it'll still be effective if dried. Let me go take a look first. Pick some and study it. Don't be impatient. Now that we've found something, there's bound to be a way to handle it. Alright, I've already arranged the meal for later, and asked them to prepare your favorite horned deer lean meat. We got lucky today. We found a horned deer's den, and managed to hunt one. Leader, are you going to roast the horned deer? Boil more plain fruit and potatoes. We're going hunting quite far today, so we'll be back late. I'm worried the Beastmen won't be able to handle the hunger. But plain fruit doesn't fill you up either. Let's leave it at that for now. Wait, when you cook the meat stew later, add these vegetables and mushrooms too. I've identified them. They're all edible. At least it'll add some flavor and texture. Fourth Master, do you remember what I said before about the thorny fish? Yeah. You want to fish? Yes, the females have already woven the fishing nets. We can try a test catch later. I've only seen others fish before. I've never actually done it myself, so we might need a few tries, but we'll get it eventually. The thorny fish here are really fat and tasty. Although I'm worried the Beastmen might choke on the bones. The fish here are dumb and fat. Easy to catch. What's going on? I've noticed my appetite is getting bigger and bigger. Everyone, just like I said, grab the edge and throw it out hard, letting it spread fully on the water's surface. Ah, by the beast god, there's so many. Yow yow, how do we eat these thorny fish? I remember my mom once said that they stink terribly and don't taste good at all. How did you usually eat them before? Roasting, boiling. We've tried it all. Did you clean out their bellies properly? Clean out their bellies? Why would you need to do that? When we get back, I'll teach everyone how to handle these thorny fish. We should be able to taste them tonight. That's enough for today. Too many. I'm afraid the women won't be able to process them all. These are best fresh. First, remove the scales. Remove the gills. Remove the belly. Slit open the abdomen. Help me heat up a pot. Over here, this side is all hot. Add some fat, then fry these thorny fish. There are many ways to cook thorny fish, but I'm not very familiar with cooking, so I can only teach you a few things. But I can describe some cooking methods for you. You just need to try more. After frying, add water and boil. But for this thorny lean meat soup, you must add some wild garlic. You can also add other vegetables and mushrooms. Of course, adding chili is also good. Wait until it's soft and tender. The thorny lean meat soup is done. This soup is very nutritious, good for cubs and elderly beastmen. Also, the thorny lean meat can be sliced and pan-fried. Deep frying and roasting are also fine. Once the soup is ready, you can taste it. I'll leave the rest to you. Tonight, let the beastmen try this meat. You can also try coating with fine powder and drying in the sun, if they can't accept it. And if everyone can accept it, then during the cold season, we'll at least have more food. Lord Shaman, the leader calls for you to depart. My body seems much stronger than when I first arrived, not just a little. Not only has my strength and stamina increased greatly, my constitution is becoming more like a beastman's, getting closer. This is definitely a reason to celebrate. Pity there's no time to be happy now. Follow me. I'll take you there. The beastmen are hunting nearby. If anything seems off, blow this. This bamboo whistle has a clear, bright sound. It sounds just like the call of certain birds or beasts. It's very effective at confusing wild beasts. The beasts here are quite formidable. We females only know one whistle for help, but the hunting party always stays centered on our location, spreading out to guard us. We hardly ever encounter any beasts. This is all blood grass. It's all up to you now. Everyone, look here. Familiarize yourselves with this plant in my hand. We'll be collecting this shortly. Each person, half a basket is enough. First, each person bring one to me, to confirm it's correct before continuing. If you come across any fresh, unfamiliar plants, you can also collect some to examine. Grandpa Tiger says the cold season is drawing near. It's now roughly equivalent to August or September in my past life. The peak harvest season with the most lush vegetation. Before long, everything here will wither. I must, in this very short time, complete the long white grass task. If I have to wait another year, I can't afford that. Mutated blood fruit, edible. Very thin skin. Juice bursts out. And the pit is so small. This texture, even sweeter than the most expensive top-tier cherries and plums from my past life. If this were in my past life, how much would it sell for per pound? Fresh fruit doesn't keep. And there's no way to make jam or dried fruit now. Can't let it go to waste. Such good stuff. Just pick a little less. Huh. The shape is extremely similar. But is this really what I think it is? What if I'm wrong? Everyone would be disappointed for nothing. No, the Beastmen are in the middle of a hunt. Even if I can't break this thing, I absolutely cannot blow the whistle for something this trivial. If it causes them danger, it's over. This thicket is too dense. If I walk and lose track of this place, I'll be so upset. So many died, yet they've formed a forest on their own. It breaks my heart. But I have to confirm what it is immediately. Mutated sugarcane. Edible sugarcane. This is real sugarcane. Sugarcane means sugar. This is a dense field of sugar. With sugar and salt, life gets sweeter. Although the continent has fine powder to replace salt, there's no form of sugar at all. The sweetness of fruit can't compare to this rich sugarcane flavor. With sugar, not only can I enhance freshness and seasoning, this sugar can be boiled into brown sugar, which on the Aya continent is absolutely a lifesaver. Brown sugar can nourish, and sugar salt water at critical moments can quickly rehydrate a person. Good. Its effect is no less than dragon's blood. The cold season is coming. This stuff is too precious. Can't waste a bit. Over the next few days, I must have the Beastmen rush harvest the sugarcane. If we cut it and leave it to dry, it definitely won't keep long. The best way is to turn it into finished sugar. I have no idea about white sugar, but I learned how to make brown sugar online before. I still remember the steps. Tight time, heavy task. Make brown sugar first, then we'll see. Perfect. Once the Beastmen return, I'll have them mark the territory again with a special sign, so the ground is secure. Apart from sugarcane, the rest are common ingredients, but still satisfying enough. So much. This bloodgrass is enough to keep me busy for a while. Are there many more bloodgrass plants like this nearby? Plenty. That whole area is full of it. The system hasn't provided an optimized processing method yet, so I have to study it myself first. Luckily, the system can identify things, saving a lot of time, as long as I harvest all of it before they wither. Chanterelle mushrooms, edible. Crushed bloodgrass juice doesn't release enough essence. Can be used for external application on wounds. Has some effect. Impure bloodgrass juice. Used on external injuries to stop bleeding and pain. Has a good effect. Some effect, good effect. Seems the higher the concentration, the better. I need to find a way to purify it. Preservation is an even bigger problem. Once it dries, the juice is gone. Fourth master, quick, follow me. I made a big discovery today. Don't rush. What if you fall and get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. This is a stone ball. What do you want it for? A stone ball? Did you bring a bone knife? Can you split it? A bone knife can't. I tried to open it, but it's harder than stone. Though I couldn't open this coconut, it is a bit disappointing. But I will find a way to crack it. The tribe is still backward in so many ways. The Beastmen's only weapons are bone knives. They don't even have real weapons, let alone other tools. Fourth master, this is sugarcane. This sugarcane can make sugar. Do you know what sugar is? Like honey sweet? Yes, but it's not the same as honey. It tastes different from honey, but it's sweeter than honey. Cut off a piece with a bone knife and taste it. The leftover cane pulp can be used for fuel. The juice can be boiled into solid sugar. It can be stored for a very long time. And sugar, made from sugarcane, is extremely beneficial for females' bodies. It can help females conceive and raise cubs better. No wonder Liu Yao discovered it. The Beastman tribe will no longer have to worry about reproduction. We can generation after generation survive on this land. Tonight, I'll have the Beastmen harvest these sugarcane through the night. To take it back as soon as possible, I'll have Granny Yu arrange for the females to process it quickly. Use it for the females, that's enough. Next year, we'll have more harvest time. Harvest from the ground. Don't pull them up by the roots. Next year, plenty more sugarcane will grow here. This sugar not only improves females' health, but also helps resist the bitter cold. It's also good for the Beastmen. All right, as you say. If I hadn't brought him back then, what would things be like now? This little one has brought the tribe so much. With all this year's cold season, the tribe might just be able to get through safely. Not a single day goes to waste. This is the happiest time in the tribe. Whether everyone gets enough to eat depends on how the Beastmen hunt that day. If the catch is scarce, to survive the cold season, everyone can only fill their stomachs with plain fruit porridge. That's no fun. Fortunately, today's harvest is plentiful. Yuan, are you cooking today? Yuan is the best female cook in the tribe. She's incredibly skilled, but she's usually quiet and timid. She mostly just works in silence. She hardly stands out. Lord Shaman often says I really like. The cat tribe Beastman. Cats eating fish is natural. No wonder. He looks like he's carrying an indescribable joy today. Glad he likes it. Did you make a lot today? Yes, I made a lot today. Duosi longevity soup. I also tried seasoning with the chili peppers Lord Shaman gave me. Made a spicy soup. Today we also tried many recipes using Duosi longevity. All were delicious.